Yeah, look at these pretty babies up the road from me. Look how pretty. Brinley's trying to investigate them. We just took Nugget to the house. We walked 1.5 miles and Nugget said that was enough. Nugget said he had enough. There's some more around behind that tree over there. Well, they were talking to us, but y'all, Brinley's wrapped around behind my legs. So hang on, I know I'm jerking the camera. Nobody needs to tell me. I know, I can see. When I jerk it, I'm very well aware of it. That one senior box, I said in the video, it wasn't a good video, that I was moving the camera around a lot. I was not feeling good at all that day and was just trying to get it done. And I had so many ugly, I had some that were not ugly, but I had so many ugly comments that I deleted. Hope I never see those people again. Probably won't. Most of them I blocked from my page. Just rude. It's like you got 2,000 videos and one video you're moving the camera around and they're going to criticize you. It's like that's all people live for, is the negative. I know they have to be miserable. People like they have to be miserable. Anyway, the point of this video is I have a new insurance this month. Okay, I had to pause it for a minute. A car was coming. I have a new insurance. United Healthcare. Some of y'all may have it. And in the app, they have things that you can do to earn money that goes on your card every month. And my other insurance with Cigna also did that. But this is different, so I'm trying to learn the app. So when I'm just sitting or have downtime, I just go through there and play with it and whatever. Well, I figured out how to do most of it. I got most of it done and they've already put the money on my card, which is awesome. But they have a challenge if you want to take a challenge. So I went into that to see what it was about. And since I have a walking app on my phone, the apps can sync and they can know how far you walked. So if you walk, the challenge is to walk 5,000 steps, which for me is around 2 miles, which is what I walk every day anyway. And I don't think you have to do it all at one time. I'm going to try that one day after I get my 10 days because of me starting late. Sorry, y'all. Because of me starting late in the month, I didn't find this challenge until, I don't know, this is Saturday, earlier this week. But I didn't think I would be able to do it this month. But it went back, I guess, y'all, in the app and saw my walking app and saw where I walked. And you wouldn't believe the days that I missed that 5,000 steps by just, like you can click on the day and it'll show you how many miles. 4,900 and something, 4,800 and something. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I never thought about how many steps it was. I just set my walking app and it tells me when I've gone a mile and how many minutes it took me to walk that mile. And that's all it tells me. But I've used that same app, y'all, gosh, 10 years or longer. And it has all my walks. from all the years. How many miles I walk. It'll tell you at the end of the year how many miles you've walked that year, how many calories you burned. And I don't know, there might be a better app. It used to be Under Armour. Is that how you say it, y'all? I can't remember. But they changed it to My Map Walk a while back. I believe it's My Map Walk now. But I believe it was Under Armour, like not Under Armour. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I'll have to look and see what it was. I don't remember. I don't know why I'm wanting to say that. But that's what I'm wanting to say. But that might not be what it was. Anyway, they changed it. I just noticed one day when I clicked on it to go walking, it had a different name. So, I don't know what happened there. I didn't investigate or question it. It updated, and I was able to understand how it worked, and all my information rolled over. So, I didn't really question it. Anyway, I've made, with this walk, 6. I've made 6 of the 10. So I have all next week. Today's the 25th. So I have all next week. It's supposed to rain almost every day next week. But I'm going to get those other 4. If I have to go to Walmart or Lowe's and walk inside, I'm going to get those other 4 before the end of this month. I've just decided. But with me walking every day anyway, I mean, I could have already had it done. It tells you the day that you make your goal, but it also informs you every day how many days you've met the challenge. And like right now, I can go over into the app and it can show me how many steps I've made. And when I started making this video, I was already over 3,000, going on 4,000. And it usually takes about 2 miles for me. Everything I found on the internet that says to walk 5,000 steps, it says 2.5 miles, or a little over 2.5 miles. But I've made it in less than that. I don't know if it depends on how fast you walk, I guess. But I just walk the pace. I used to walk twice as fast as I walk now, y'all. But with the dogs, it's hard to walk that fast, and I'm not going to walk with them.
50 minutes. 50.
Okay, I had to end the video because my walking app was going off. I just hit 2 miles, and I've walked 5,060 steps. Yesterday, I continued on and almost walked 7,000 steps. Brindley wanted to walk, and the sun was out, and the sun felt good, and I just wanted to walk more, so that's what we're doing. I live down that way, but see, we're fixing to go back up the hill. I just feel like walking, and so we're just going to walk. It doesn't count towards the challenge, but my doctor will see. There's those babies. Look, they're coming. They're coming to meet us. Y'all, I just love these sweet little babies. Look at Brindley. She said, Mom, I want to take one home. Look at those little curious faces. They're like, what is Brindley? And Brindley's like, Mom, that's a big dog. What is it, Brindley? Quit biting that leaf. Y'all, they eat that leaf. That's some kind of elm tree. And her and Nugget both. I know elm is supposed to be good medicine. I don't know, so I just let them eat them. I looked it up, and it said it's not gonna. Look at that little calf watching Brindley. Come on, Bryn, let's get some more steps in. Anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know what I was up to, and y'all probably hear me nasally. I've asked for prayers for Pam's mother in several videos. Well, we lost her last weekend, and her funeral was Monday. And this is also the week Thursday is the anniversary of Pam's husband passing away, and y'all, the day before, her baby daughter's dog that everybody loved got really sick and had to be put down. So this has been a heck of a week for them. So if y'all could say a prayer for them. And my friend Kathy, her mom and sister have been having health issues for the past 6 weeks or so, and they have moved her mom. I don't understand the insurance thing with the nursing homes and all that, but they have moved that woman I don't know how many times, trying to get her help, trying to get somebody to get her medicine correct. It's just been a huge mess. She's been updating me on that, and my heart just goes out to her. And her sister, I believe, is taking infusion treatments for autoimmune, which she's had trouble with before, and they were able to get it under control. But when she has these episodes, she can't walk in only a few steps, and her eyesight gets bad. Something with her eyes. I don't understand it all. And I haven't got to talk to her in person because between working and her trying to travel, 50 miles one way to these hospitals where there are, hour and a half away, where they're sending them, and then they send them there, and then they'll send them back here for a few days, and then they send them to Louisiana, and then I'm telling you, these people have been around the world, and I don't understand what all the moving is about. I texted her the other day, and I said, I'm reading your messages, but I'm not comprehending all this insurance lingo. I said, when we get together, you're going to have to explain all that to me. I said, I'm not understanding it. But, I know I went through a bunch of stuff with my parents, and that's been years and years ago. And y'all, I can't imagine going through what I went through now with the way insurance is now. Because I thought insurance back then was complicated. Little did I know that it was very simple process compared to insurance nowadays. And I'm still waiting for my reimbursement from my emergency room visit. I've had to resend. It cost me $32. Some of y'all, I told this in another video, but some of y'all might not have listened to it. I had to send a certified overnight letter. It cost me $32. I'd already sent it. And then by the time I got the letter, I had like 4 or 5 days. That counted the weekend. And then one of those days was the day that President Carter, Jimmy Carter's funeral, and everything was closed on that day. So they were supposed to get it on that day, but they couldn't get it that day because of his funeral. So they didn't get it to the next week. So I paid for overnight, and they still didn't get it overnight, y'all. I paid for overnight $32, and my deadline was the next Wednesday. And that's why I had it overnighted, because I wanted them to get it by Friday. And then I found out they couldn't even get it by Friday. So I go in my app, and it don't say pending anymore. It says they're working on the claim, but you cannot get any information. It's so frustrating. This has been since the 29th of October, because my emergency surgery was on the 31st, which was Halloween. And I went the 29th, that early morning hours, to the emergency room, and then went back to the other hospital the next day. And then they did my surgery on the 31st. And y'all, it's January the 25th. And I'm just now getting over that surgery. I don't know if it was my age or what. But anyway, then I got that virus, at Christmas. Well, y'all, I went to Pam's mom's funeral Monday, and I felt great. Tuesday evening, I started feeling bad. Wednesday, I had fever. Low-grade fever. 2 nights, like 100 point something. And just felt horrible. Achy, chills, like the flu symptoms. But I don't know what I had. I didn't go to the doctor this time. I went before Christmas because I didn't want to go to my niece's and have something they could catch. But what I had, by the time it was Christmas, it was over, and they said I was fine. So, I was over it by Christmas. But since I didn't have to be anywhere or do anything, this time I just didn't go. I just said I'd ride it out because I felt like it was another virus, like a cold. That's what mine was. It was like cold symptoms, sore throat, your itchy ears, your ears bother you, your nose stops up at night, your nose is draining a lot. And I think, except I didn't run fever with that first virus. But now this one I did run fever, so I don't know. Y'all, it's the strangest thing. I haven't been anywhere. I don't go anywhere. I'm not around anybody. It is so strange. I mean, I go to the food bank, but I went to that funeral. So I don't know if I already had the virus when I went to the funeral and just didn't have any symptoms or what. But this is Saturday, the end of the week, and y'all, I walked every day. I feel better today. I did get up coughing this morning. I had to take some medicine for that, but I'm still congested and in my nose and my sinuses. But anyway, I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be all right. But I'm working on getting my immune system built back up. I'm eating all my greens and taking my probiotics. And like I said, I don't know if it's my age, and that surgery just was a lot on every time I talk to the doctor, she tells me, you were so sick, I don't think you understand how sick you were. And I know all summer, and I said it in my videos, when I would get up in the morning and do whatever I needed to do in the morning, if I sat down in my recliner after lunch, y'all, I would go to sleep for 2 and 4 hours at a time and wouldn't wake up sitting in that chair. I never did that. I told my friends all summer, something's wrong with me. This is not normal for me to sleep like this. And then I would sleep at night and I would say, why am I sleeping? I guess it was my body trying to heal itself. And I didn't have any symptoms. I didn't know, like a little indigestion or something. I didn't know I was that sick, y'all. I didn't know my gallbladder was about to rupture. But I know one thing. I told my niece the other day that I feel like I'm skinny. We were laughing. I didn't realize how swollen I was around my waist and rib area. I did not realize. I knew my clothes was tighter, and I just thought, well, it's wintertime. I'm not as active. I'm not outside. I've gained a few pounds. It just, you gain 4 or 5 pounds in the winter, and I lose it when spring comes because I get outside and, I'm outside more. So I'm moving more, so it comes off. That's just my normal routine. And that's what I thought it was, y'all. But no. It was my gallbladder. It was my gallbladder swollen and inflamed, y'all. It was crazy. Anyway, if y'all ain't sure what's going on, make sure y'all get a scan of your gallbladder. My niece needs to have hers out right now, and she don't have any insurance. She's been to the emergency room 3 times, and they won't call a surgeon to the emergency room, and her screaming in pain and them telling her it needs to come out. So I guess they'll wait till it ruptures, and then they'll remove it. So I don't know. I told her I sure hope that she goes and retains a surgeon somehow. Maybe with income tax money, she can pay down and pay him out or something. Y'all, I don't know, but she's got to get that gallbladder out. She's got young kids and a husband and a job. And I told her, I said, you'll lose everything if it takes you as long as it did me to heal. That's what I'm worried for her, because, you know, she's got those kids' homework in the evening, and then her stepchildren are over on the weekend. And I mean, she's got a plate full, you know. Anyway, y'all, I'm not going to keep talking. I have walked well over 5,000 steps, and I may post at the end of the video how far I went, because I'm going to look when I stop. But anyway, y'all take a challenge and get out and get to moving. And thanks for walking with me. I thought about videoing when I had Nugget, but it's a lot easier just with one of them, because it's hard to hold both of them, y'all, and hold the phone. And I know the video's shaky, so nobody has to tell me in the comments or be rude about it. It is what it is. That calf trying to play. Did y'all see the little brown one with the white face rear up over there, and kind of, he was going to do like a headbutt. Oh, Brindley, you can't take them babies home. They won't fit in the living room. I don't think the weenie dog would like it. I don't think the weenie dog would like them baby calves. Oh, y'all, I'll tell y'all this real quick. I didn't walk all the way up to the other end of the road like I usually do today. I've been walking all the way up to the stop sign. And they've moved a tiny home in up there. I've showed that on some of my videos. Y'all probably seen that. Well, the man's moved in there, y'all. He's got a big red pit bull named Sheila. Well, guess what? We met Sheila yesterday. She put me, Brindley, and Nugget in the ditch, and she was on Nugget. I mean, on him. And I was kicking that dog. I hurt my foot. I called my niece. I was telling my niece, I said, my foot is killing me. I think I broke my toe. And that man come running out saying, I'm sorry. Y'all, so now I can't walk up that way anymore, because she would have killed Nugget. Nugget was pulling so hard that he pulled the collar over his head. I thought he hurt his ear, but it really scared the fire out of me. I'm not kidding. I was just kind of numb all the way back home, because it's a good half, 3/4 a mile up there, up that hill to that house. So he knows I walk every day. So I just hope he keeps an eye on her, because that could have been a real bad. If Nugget had gotten out and just went on his own, y'all, that dog would have probably killed him. I'm serious. Anyway, y'all be blessed. Know you're loved, and we'll see y'all in the next video.